Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Bellingham. Erdegaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance! Goal! Spain! The first significant strike. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Thuram. Not a hint of offside. Thuram! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He leaps for it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Played towards the other side. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's a sharp pass. He was under real pressure there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs one in. Cleared without hesitation. Thuram! And that's in. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's a goal kick. DiMarco. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. Chouameni. That's Rabiot. Bruno Fernandes. Rabiot. It's a promising position. And the shot! And that is well cleared. Rabiot. Ødegaard. And here's the chance to counter. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Ødegaard. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Strokes it back. Bruno Fernandes touches it back. Tries to pass it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Rabiot. Chouameni. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Rabiot. And he's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Ødegaard. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Bruno Fernandes. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Thuram. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. This their second corner of the game. Gets his head on it! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. Knocks it into space. João Palhinha. Well, there's the clearance. And here's Thuram. And Burmo. Oh, he's burst through. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Spain will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And so the action is resumed. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now he's off and running. And here's Bruno Fernandes. João Palhinha. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Saliba. Chouameni. And here's Lukaku. Odegaard. Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Thuram needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
McTominay gets into a good position. Impressive jump! He's kept it out just.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
This game already looks like a fait accompli. And now a sudden chance to counter. Odegaard. Almost an hour gone. That is good alertness. Bruno Fernandes tries one from range. Always going over the top.
Madrid certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Thuram. McTominay. Pedro Porro.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. Now DiMarco. Chouameni. Good take, and is he in? And the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Madrid have their third corner. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Saliba, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Opts for safety. And it's DiMarco. Tries to play it through. And João Palhinha. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Saliba, he's gone forward. Palhinha has given away a free kick. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Pedro Porro. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham, for one...
Can he finish? DiMarco. Bruno Fernandes going forward. And it's Bellingham. And it's Ødegaard. Palhinha does well to get it back. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that could set him on his way. Thuram! They want to be quick to recover this. And he can thump it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ødegaard. Now it's Thuram. That's a good ball out wide. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And we have liftoff! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's in a great position here. Looking for options for movement. Real chance! And he should have made them pay.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Ødegaard. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Ødegaard. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Dumfries.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Robertson. He is through here. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And the pass is intercepted. Tchouaméni. Bruno Fernandes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Spain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a good ball. And the shot! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Thuram really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Aimed beyond the defence. Robertson venturing down the left. Cross from Robertson. And that has been cleared. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lewandowski. Now, what about a counter-attack? Thuram. He's got away. Takes a shot! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper's dealt with that. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Thuongbaybi.
Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bellingham. João Palhinha. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Lewandowski needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's managed to get free. Robertson drives it in. Bullish header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bruno Fernandes. And he has been fouled there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Eze concedes a free kick for that. Saliba. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Szoboszlai. And this is Lewandowski. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their second corner now. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And no, that was never going to make it. DiMarco. Just about up to 75 minutes. Havertz. Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Saliba cuts out the pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. Nicely weighted ball. Saliba can clear it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Pedro Porro. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
The ball's gone astray. Not the most accurate pass. Pedro Porro. Lukaku chasing after it. Havertz tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. Spain came so close to executing the perfect smash and grab, but it just was not to be. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So, no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. So our quest to find the winner continues. McTominay and Konate. DiMarco. McTominay might just make this. McTominay gets flagged offside. McTominay. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Rice. Rice, foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's DiMarco. Chouameni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco. And it's Rice. Thuram. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice. Havertz. And he's having a pop! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Rice fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
That's a throw. Soboslai. DiMarco. Lovely feet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's DiMarco. Oh, that's well done, really robust. So just 15 minutes still to come. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This, the final 15 minutes for someone to do something. And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Now it's Thuram. He has found the way through. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Spain leading now. He leaps for it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lukaku clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Chouameni. Chouameni. There's the shot! And the difference is still 1, but only just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
They're up to 5 corners now. And they've got rid. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now they can spring out of defence. Havertz. And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Spain have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Eze. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Thuram taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Courtois claims comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Opts for safety. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks.
He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He leaps for it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Ødegaard, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Neither of the... And the shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, good spread. He won't be happy with that one. Bruno Fernandes. Spain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Ødegaard. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Szoboszlai. Chouameni. Van Dijk. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good ball! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rice, who's set up one goal so far. Obama!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they win it back again. Saliba.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rice. Looking for options for movement. No, that's been intercepted. Dumfries. Threads one in. He's being urged to shoot. Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's found a way past. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. DiMarco. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Bellingham. Quality ball. Oh, they can break here. And it's Eze. Well seen. Saw that coming. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Spain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And that's the second half started. Rice. Here's Chouameni. Defending here is really tight.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
João Palhinha. Bruno Fernandes. Tries to pass it through. Shapes to shoot! And he's quick to get rid. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Impressive jump! Not a bad try by any means. Now who's going to be first to this? And now they can clear their lines. Gabriel. Thuram being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This their second corner of the game. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh no, what has happened here? Just about up to the hour now. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Santos have a free kick. Eze. And he's well positioned. Goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a wide position. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. In by DiMarco. That's put paid to the danger. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Spain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's really nicely played. And Burmo. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. So changes afoot here, and from both sides. And it's Soboslai. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Santos have their third corner. That'll be a throw-in. And the ball is out of play. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. DiMarco. Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's the header!
Santos clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And how did he not put that away?
Havertz fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
DiMarco. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
João Palhinha plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both...
Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Van Dijk can clear it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. DiMarco. It's a loose ball. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is well cleared. Havertz. Szoboszlai. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Great vision. Salih. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. No way through. Chouameni. And it's Soboslai. Havertz. Very nicely done. And it's João Palhinha. Dybala. Thuram.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Deftly away. De Bruyne. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Bruyne. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Thuram. In with the challenge. Gyökeres.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Havertz is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Szoboszlai. And there's a searching pass. Chouameni. Lewandowski. DiMarco cuts out the pass. And it's João Palhinha. Pass is just off target. So that was it, the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? DiMarco. Lewandowski. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Lewandowski. And here's Thuram. That's going to go a long way.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Konate. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, what a ball! And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's got away. Oh, that's delightful. Lovely bit of skill. Swings in across. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, that was vital. So there you have it. Penalties. 90 minutes and then another 30. And, Jim, here we are.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. Muriqi is over the first kick. And he duly obliges.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Oh, it's a really good save. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Up by 2. 2 up.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
Santos really cannot miss this. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
De Bruyne is third in line. Big character, big moment, big save. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. No way was he missing that.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
This to put them 2 up. That's a brilliant read.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Dybala is the 4th man to step forward for them.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Havertz, the last of the designated 5. Oh, you're not going to save that.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Santos looking to save match point. It's in. Pick that one out. And that takes us to sudden death. A huge pressure penalty reserved only for the bravest of men. Oh, great save. That is a great save.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And they have done it in sudden death.
Well, that's just wonderful, Peter. The pressure was on.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chance here to counter. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van der Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant...
Here's a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been knocked clear. Spain have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. Eze. And it's Rice. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Llorente promptly onto that. Could be danger here. Can he get it through? Chouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Courtois is there to clear. João Palhinha. And here's Lewandowski. Well read, nice interception. Spain still without a single shot on target. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. There will be a throw-in. Dumfries. Chouameni. And Mbeumo. Chouameni. And here's Thuram. João Palhinha. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Pinches it off him. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Defending of the desperate variety. Lewandowski. Bellingham. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. He's found a way. Takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Thuram. Rice. It's Thuram. Chouameni. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? And it's João Palhinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Might be danger here. Mbappe. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rice. Bruno Fernandes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's forced to go back. Saliba. Now Dumfries. Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Now, what about a counter-attack? Chouameni. And it's Van Dijk. And here's Thuram. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So straight into the second half.
Spain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Ødegaard. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in a great position here. João Palhinha. Mbeumo. That is good strength. Throw in. Chouameni. And here's Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. And that's a good-looking ball. Mbappe. Rice. And it's Eze. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Thuram. Bruno Fernandes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. Mbappe. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Thuram is being harried and hassled. It's Lewandowski! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Eze. João Palhinha. Eze does well to get it back. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So we have movement on both benches. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's a throw. And it's Eze. Now, can they get him away? Eze's header! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Spain have opted to make another change here. DiMarco. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception was most necessary. Now it's DiMarco. Crosses it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the shot! And another try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has crossed in he goes again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. This looks promising. Bullish header! It's hit the crossbar. Haaland finds himself offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
I think we're just about done here.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
DiMarco. Rodgers. Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the number on the board is 3. And it's Van Dijk. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Thuram taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Nicely aimed pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Palhinha. Thuram. João Palhinha. Palhinha going forward. And it's Thuongbaybi to Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That's a good foray he's making. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Oh, that's delightful. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Thuram. Thuram touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Looking for options for movement. Dumfries.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
João Palhinha. No, it's come to nothing. Madrid are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as...
Oh, terrible pass. Lewandowski. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
That's good play from him.
Pass somewhat off target.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
João Palhinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, this could be a chance. Knocks it into space. Now it's Bellingham. Thuongbaybi deals with that comfortably.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, this is a very good run. João Palhinha. And that's gone loose. And he's played it back. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuongbaybi spread out to the left. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? Szoboszlai picks it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lewandowski. Oh, he's Lewandowski! It's bounced back off the post. It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bruno Fernandes. It's Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. Played back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Bruno Fernandes. Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bruno Fernandes. And the referee has blown for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Spain really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're underway for the second half.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Played in by... He's rising! No, just not quite.
Thuram is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Thuram. João Palhinha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Plays a sharp little ball here. Dumfries. João Palhinha. And it's João Palhinha. And here's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. There's the shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Just eases him off the ball. Thuram being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No way through. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. João Palhinha. Lewandowski is onto this. That's tidy. Opts to play it back. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, they can break here. And it's Robertson. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Lewandowski producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Saliba. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery. Cleared away. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? Well, that has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Robertson. Pinches it off him. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Spain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
That's a pretty loose pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he was quick to react.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ødegaard. Bellingham. Now Ødegaard. And it's Bellingham. And it's João Palhinha. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
On the finish! Has another go! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Lewandowski. Serves up a cross. Oh, what has happened here?
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. No breakthrough, and we are into time added on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So that means another 30 minutes football. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So here we go then. Extra time is coming up. Into extra time we go. Havertz. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lewandowski. Threads one in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Oh, great leap! He lifts the roof! Well, would you believe that? Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal. And he's had it nicked away. And this is De Bruyne. Eze turns back here, probably the best option. And it's slung out wide. He won't be happy with that one. DiMarco tries to play it through. McTominay. De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chouameni. And here's Lewandowski. And now they can clear their lines. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. He's looking unstoppable. In with the challenge. Madrid have their second corner now. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So the breakthrough has come. Will it prove enough to get over the line? 15 minutes still remain. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Szoboszlai does well to get it back. Szoboszlai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Eze providing an outlet on that flank. Very nicely done. DiMarco wants to run onto this.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Spain are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the Late Late Show.
He's had a shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rice. Chouameni couldn't squeeze it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. Spain tie it up just about.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Players then beyond the point of exhaustion, but there is still one final act to come. Muriqi is first to take the long walk. And he does it with poise.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Lewandowski, the next man to walk up to the spot. 1-1. So both teams on the board. Rice is second man up. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
So on to the second man. Just strokes it in, saw the keeper moving.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save. Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Spain are looking to him to tie things up. Made it look easy.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
DiMarco is the fourth man to step forward for them. Denied! He's made the save!
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Gyökeres, the last of the designated 5.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
The margin of error is 0. Sticks it away. And that takes us to sudden death. A huge pressure penalty reserved only for the bravest of men. Oh, great save! That is a great save!
Everyone here are holding their breath.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
DiMarco is the second of the unscheduled takers.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot. Brilliant. Considering the circumstances, brilliant. Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
Still no conclusion. We are on to their 8th man. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
And that will do it.
Oh, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. We're all sweating here.
Spain Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. And Burmo. That's going to go a long way. Rice. He's in a great position here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think their words you
He's having a hit! And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
João Palhinha. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Knocks it into space. Swings in across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Odegaard. Spain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Shot could be on. Bruno Fernandes! And he's quick to get rid. João Palhinha. And here's Lewandowski. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The ball is loose, and the chase is on. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, super ball! Oh, no question, that's a foul. Van Dijk. Mancini, and that's been intercepted. Oh, now he can run away with it. Thuram. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Half an hour played now. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get on the end of this? Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's gone out for a throw-in. Odegaard. Played into the box. And that should get the job done. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Rice. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Rice. And it's Thuongbaybi. He's picked his way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Real chance! Goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Lewandowski. Thuram. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is well cleared.
Madrid have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's managed to get free.
Well,
and that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Spain go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Big chance! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Tries to pass it through. Now the cross. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, that's an excellent interception. That's really well cleared.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way. Decent chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
So we have movement on both benches. And that has been cut short. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Eze. Looking to play him in. And the shot! And there's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's beat. Great chance! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Spain with the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into the channel. De Bruyne in acres of space out wide.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Chouameni wriggles his way through. He's in a good position here. Gabriel gets it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Eze.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's going for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
It's a searching pass. Oh no, what has happened here? Chouameni. Now it's Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? And it's made its way to him. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? Van der Ven gets across to intercept that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, delightful ball. Tries to get it clear. Van der Ven. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. On the finish! Goal! Spain!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuongbaybi gets on his bike and on the move. And Burmo. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bruno Fernandes wants to run onto this. Bruno Fernandes hoisted in. Saliba attempts a clearance. So what can they make of this? Oh, no joy this time. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Lewandowski. Big chance! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Thuram really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Bruno Fernandes. João Palhinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Thuram. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's had it nicked away. And here, Thuram! Top class from Thuram! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, well played, well played. Robertson. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Palhinha. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Robertson. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Thuram. João Palhinha. And here's Lewandowski. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Bruno Fernandes with a real chance here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Bruno Fernandes. And Burmo. He won't be happy with that one. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? João Palhinha. Saliba.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's forced to go back. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Lewandowski. Pedro Porro gets a foot in here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Mancini. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Spain are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. Pedro Porro tries a cross. Bruno Fernandes. João Palhinha. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's come loose. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And that's a throw-in. Robertson. Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Searching pass he's played there. Lewandowski finds himself offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Just eases him off the ball. So we've reached the hour mark. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ah, such a clever touch. And the shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Spain now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Nice interception, well timed. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Lukaku. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Out again for a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Knocks it into space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now this... Oh, good effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's the keeper's ball. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Saliba makes the interception. That's beautifully weighted. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. DiMarco. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rodgers. Mbappe has it in a wide position. De Bruyne getting this one clear. And it's Thuongbaybi. Dumfries deals with that comfortably. Szoboszlai. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Just 5 minutes left. And this is Lewandowski. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, sweet feet. Chance! Sensational by Havertz! A finish of true class! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And that's it. Spain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Lewandowski taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Spain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.